Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode. What episode are we on?
Actually, I don't know what episode we're on. What episode are we on? Jeez, we've been doing too much. Is it 9?
I think it's episode 9.
You know, I sent you 8, but I really don't think it's 8.
I don't think. Yeah,
we're on 9.
Our overlay here says episode 8, but we're actually on episode 9.
Welcome to episode 9.
Episode 9 of the J&J Arcade Cast. I'm your host, Johnny Vasquez.
Wow. Hi.
Joined by my other host here.
Hey guys, Joshua
Katie, and obviously we know what we're doing.
We absolutely have 100% grip on what's going on around here. We're on episode 9. We all knew that.
Yes, I knew that. He knew that. You knew that because it's in the title.
Yeah, we're just trying to play with everybody, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yank some legs.
We definitely did.
No.
To yank some legs?
Is that not the saying? What is it?
I don't.
How you doing this week, Johnny?
I'm doing good, Joshua. Just living life, waking up in the morning, going to sleep at night. You know,
that's good.
Normal human shit. How are you doing this week?
You know, I also am waking up in the morning and I sleep most nights, so not bad.
Joshua's lying. He woke up afternoon today.
Look, I had a lot of things to do this morning, and I did none of it.
Did not do it.
I slept in this morning. It was great though.
Oh man. Yep. Woke up at what was it, about 1:30 when you texted me. You're like, hey, I just woke up. Didn't do anything I needed to do. Sorry. It
was really bad, but it felt good to sleep in though. It was nice.
I'd been up for like 9 hours by that point.
Slaving away. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Making money for the podcast. Whatever, man.
Jeez, whatever. Anyways, this week we're back to asking each other personal questions. That way you guys can learn more about us. We learn more about each other. It's going to be a good time. We missed that the past, I think, 2 episodes.
Yeah, I don't know.
I missed it. But also, we're going to talk about some good news today. What we got? We're going to talk about Ninja, Mr. Beast. We're going to talk about Valkyrae. We're going to talk about the new upcoming console that you're going to want to get your hands on.
You're going to want to get your hands on this console.
For sure.
I'm going to get one.
And then we're going to wrap it up with Steam's top games of the year.
Top games, least popular games. Just Steam ranked a bunch of games. Yeah. We're going to get there when we get there, yeah?
Yeah, they have a ranking system, and we're going to talk about it. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of questionable stuff on here. There's some stuff that should be higher, should be a lot lower on some of them. Some really old games, some really new games. Talk about a lot of it. But anyways, first of all, Johnny, I'll put you on the spot here.
Uh-oh.
Hope you been thinking about this. We don't review our scripts, by the way. We just go out there and do it.
I look at it and I look at y'all and I say what's on my mind.
That's it, Johnny. If you had to say, who is your favorite villain in all video game history?
All of video game history. My favorite villain.
That's right.
Ooh, man. Can I say Vince McMahon from the WWE games?
You know, is he really a villain though?
Mr. McMahon's a villain.
No, he's not. He's a heel, but he's not really a villain.
No. Mr. McMahon's a villain.
No, he's not.
Vincent K. McMahon, or is it? Yeah, Vincent Kennedy McMahon is a real life bad guy.
Oh, you're talking about someone else.
No. Mr. McMahon, his character.
Oh. That's what you're saying. No, he's not. You know, he's just out there trying to live his best life, trying to make money for WWE, putting on these crazy matches, you know?
No. His character is a bad guy.
Oh, my. He's not that bad.
Okay, we're going to talk about it in a different
we'll
episode.
talk about
That's not my actual bad guy, by the way.
Who is your actual villain?
General Rom from Gears of War 1.
Wow. I played Gears of War 1.
You did.
And I don't remember him. Is that the one that had all the bats and everything?
Yeah, he had the bats and they weren't actually bats. And then he had the big blade.
I just remember the bats.
Yeah, he had the big blade. He killed Min Young Kim. He like grabbed him and stabbed him. He's my favorite because he was like the first big bad guy that I ever like remember from a video game. Yeah, so
he died in that game, right?
Yeah, at the very end.
He didn't come back like on 2 or 3 or 4 or anything like that. He's not like a reoccurring villain for them.
No, sir. No. He died at the very end. So each of the Gears of War games has their own big villain. It was like the special thing that they did. And then like Gears of War 2 and 3 had Queen Mira, I think was her name. But Gears of War 1, that General Rom was the big bad guy. He had his big old knife and all those bird things.
Yeah.
He was the first scary bad guy I remember from my childhood. So. Well, that and I guess like
he was pretty scary.
Pretty scary. Big, tall guy,
Yeah.
bald, full of
Basically
scales.
looks like Mark, but it's fine.
Look just like Mark. There's actually this thing you could do at the end of the game if you have this the sniper rifle and you shoot General Rom, his head will explode.
What? Really?
But but in the cutscene he has his head. It's just kind of this funny thing that I used to do as a kid, and I didn't understand why.
Okay.
He grew his head back. I was also like not old enough to understand that. Anyway,
to understand regeneration of cells and stuff. Yeah, I got you.
Yep. Because all the other locusts, that whenever I shot their heads off, they were dead.
They were gone.
But General Rom had to die a second time. But yeah, he's my favorite villain. Who's yours? Is it Bowser?
It is. I'm really basic. I was
really
thinking
Bowser?
back. It really is. I was thinking back and like trying to think like who's like one big villain I just remembers like going against or playing against or trying to figure out how to beat him. It was really fun. I couldn't think of anybody, but Bowser. Yeah, he's been there since day one, since we were wee little young boys,
Since before we were wee little young boys.
Well, yeah, technically, yeah.
Since when my dad was a wee little young boy.
70s. When did the first Mario game come out?
The first Mario game?
Yeah, probably like 70s, right?
No, sir.
Or 60s?
In the 90s, we talked about this.
The first? Oh, wait. I think we did. I'm dumb.
We did talk about this.
I'm dumb. I really thought it was earlier than that. I thought maybe, I don't know. My head hurts. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, Bowser's going to be my pick for the villain.
He's actually your pick.
He's actually my pick. I mean, any good Mario game, he's obviously the villain besides Paper Mario. Not Paper Mario, the Origami King. Paper Mario Origami King.
I never played
villain. It was good. It was different.
Who was the villain?
I can't remember his name. It was like some like folded up little guy.
Was he Origami Man?
He was actually Origami Man.
Okay.
But Bowser was actually on your side in this game. It's kind of strange, but
interesting.
In every other Mario game, he's a villain. He's big bad. He's pretty scary. Peach is always at his house. I don't know. They're chilling.
they're always hanging out. And Mario's trying to barge in there. Like, hey guys, what are you doing? Bowser's just hanging out with his friend Peach, and there's just
he goes in and ruins it.
Mario's always ruining the party, man.
He did. But I remember when I was a kid, like playing Super Mario Brothers 3, and you get like to the end, and you have to beat Mario, and of course the Mario games, they're not like anything crazy with boss fight. You stomp on his head 3 times, that's it. Whatever.
Some of these games
still,
are hard,
they were hard. They were hard when I was a wee young lad.
I played Super Mario 64. That is a hard game.
Is that when you like tail whip him?
Yeah, that is it. And and you have to hit like the little bombs.
Yep.
That's a hard game.
Exactly. I in my opinion, he's like the villain of all villains in video games. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess. I still think Vincent K. McMahon's the.
Oh God.
He's the number one villain.
I can't wait till we have our WWE episode. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
All about wrestling games. Kurt Angle.
Yep.
Chris Benoit.
We're gonna have a whole episode of Kurt Angle. Why not?
Kurt Angle.
It is.
Oh man.
All right, Johnny. If I had to ask you a little question here,
ask me another question, brother.
I'm gonna give you a scenario, okay? And you got to pick which scenario fits your life better. All right. So let's say out of 2 scenarios, first scenario, you have just all the time in the world to play video games, but you only get 2 a year, or you have no time whatsoever, but you have just a plethora of games to play. Which one are you going with?
Okay, so question. So like by no time whatsoever, it means I have all these games, but I don't ever get to play them?
No, you play them, but you don't get to dive deep in them. Let's just say you get to play an hour a day.
An hour a day?
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot. There's 24 hours in a day. I don't know
if you knew 23
that.
of them, you're not playing video games. Think about it.
God, it is really dark in here.
It is really dark in there, but it's fine.
I think obviously, I'm going to pick having all the time to play the games and only getting to play two games. Because, like, let's be honest, you only really need to buy 2 games, like, a year. I
just bought 3 games yesterday at GameStop.
Well, you also work there, and you get, like...
I do work there, but they're having a good sale. To buy 2, get 1 free if on, like, all pre-used games. Actually, the games I picked up were great. I picked up Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2, and Death Stranding, which I haven't played any of those yet. All for, like, $60, which is great.
I'm surprised GameStop's still open.
Honestly, I was looking at like some of the stocks and stuff. Apparently, the stocks for GameStop are going up. So who knows? Maybe GameStop's gonna be around here. We should have like a whole GameStop discussion. Later episode.
How we feel about that and them almost going out of business or whatever.
Yeah, and not just GameStop, like just game stores in general, because game stores are getting less and less popular, like throughout the year, you know, throughout our lifetime.
It depends on what type of game store you're talking about here. Like video game store?
Yeah. Not like sit down, go play knockoff Yu-Gi-Oh game store. I'm talking like actual like video game stores.
You know, they do other stuff there too, like play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, they play Yu-Gi-Oh, knockoff Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. They play all sorts of crazy shit that no one plays except for you. Okay. But
whatever.
No, I'm joking.
Nah, Joshua, you've been there. Nah, shut up. You've been
there. Okay, look. Actually, we'll have a little story. Tangents are ready. Here we go. So Johnny invited me out to learn magic, right? So I was like, cool. Wait, did we talk about this? I feel like we talked about this before.
We haven't talked about this.
Well, Johnny invited me out to play magic. I never played it. I don't know how to play it. He wanted to teach me. I was like, sure, why not? Let's go. One day, me, Johnny, and our mutual friend, actually kind of Johnny's friend, but now he's kind of our friend now, Colin.
He's our friend.
Yeah, they took me out to this place called should I name drop it? No, I won't name drop it. It's fine.
Not yet. Not until they're a sponsor.
Yeah. They're a local game place where all the weirdos go gather around and play some weird board games and stuff. I don't know.
I realize those people listen to this podcast.
I know, and I love them very, very much. I do. I really do. But holy shit, man, y'all are some weird people. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't know. I'm not used to this crowd. All right, I love you guys very, very much. They welcomed me with open arms, and some of them, I was like, "Close your arms. It's fine." But I get there, and then Johnny's like, "All right, let's play. You and me, Colin. We'll kind of play together." I was like, "Cool, that's fine. I don't have a deck, but this place offers decks. They don't have any right now, but that's fine." So we get there. Johnny gives me a little deck. Actually, I don't think he did. It's fine. Whatever. Him and Colin started playing. I'm just watching, kicking back. And then all of a sudden, I look around. There's 80 people at our table wanting to play together. I was like, okay, cool. I guess I'm not going to learn how to play today. So I'll just sit here and look like a fucking idiot the whole time. And, long story short, because we don't have all the time in the world today, there was a lot of weirdos. A lot of people got mad at each other. People were dying left and right. And then I think at one point, some guy took his deck and just chunked it across the room. I could have blacked out. I don't know if that's true or not. But I will say one positive to this place.
What is it?
They were playing some poppin' music that day.
They have some great music.
Damn, their music was good.
And there's good people there. Also, why is it so damn dark in here?
I don't know. I don't know if there's good people there or not, but no.
Good people there.
Everybody there was so friendly. I will say that they were so friendly. They're so nice. They're so welcoming. They're just weird, man. There's some weird people. Like some typical like neck beard people. You know what I'm saying?
I have a neck beard.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You have a neck beard.
Damn it. No, they're good people. I do want to learn how to play knockoff Yu-Gi-Oh with you guys. That way I can start my own magic set. You know what I'm saying? I'll even give it the respect and call it magic right now.
Thank you so much.
Anyways, tangent.
The way this actually went down was Joshua didn't want to be there in the first place. He just told me he was gonna go, and I was like, all right, cool, we're going this day if you want to go. I didn't think he was actually going. Okay. I get there, he's there. I'm like, oh, you're gonna have a bad time, buddy. I told him that. I was like, you're not gonna have fun. And because I know Joshua, he's my friend. I know he's not gonna have fun.
True.
And guess what? He didn't have fun. We left early. Where did we go? We go to Buffalo.
No, y'all ditched me.
No, we left.
By the way, we got a party to go to, so I'll see you later. I was like, okay, I guess that's cool. I guess I'll just go back home.
Oh yeah,
about what you guys done to me.
That's right. We did go to a party.
Yeah, y'all had a party. You're like, we gotta go. We're gonna be late. And Colin's like, well, I gotta finish this game. I was like, no, we gotta go. I was like, what do? I haven't played at all. I haven't held a card in my hand the whole time, but I guess we're done.
Right. Well, guess what? I'll just me, you, and Colin. We'll get together one day, and I'll teach you how to play Magic without all the other people. There you go.
You guys are so sweet, though. I will say that. You guys are so nice, and you're like, you guys want to play? You want to play? I had no cards, but it's fine. You guys are very nice.
You know what? And it all worked out for the best, right? Because you got a good story out of it. Of course,
I had a good story.
Mean to all those people. Those are my friends.
I know, and I love that they're your friends. Anyways, where does this start?
I don't know. I really don't know. We were just talking about superhero villains in video games.
We passed that. We were talking about loads of games. You had 2 games a year.
Yes, of course. What's your answer to that question? I don't even care anymore.
Christ.
You just made me very angry.
I know. I'm good at that. So I would go with the same answer. 2 games a year, plenty of time to play it. you don't play a game, you platinum your 2 games a year. You just go full force, put 80 hours into each game. It's good. It's good.
And to all my friends at that gaming store that we play at, you're not weirdos. Joshua's the weirdo.
You're not. I'm the weird one.
Yes, he's the minority here. Good Lord.
And I felt very out of place there.
Which honestly, that's okay.
It is. It's not for everybody.
It's okay. It's not for everyone.
It's for a very specific type of people.
What type of person do you think I am, Joshua?
All right. So, Johnny, what's the worst game of all time you have ever played in your life?
The worst game I've ever played in my life?
And not Fast and the Furious Crossroads.
God, wasted a day on that game. It took me literally a couple hours to beat that game.
Kyle said he loved it.
Yeah, after that episode, Kyle was like, should I buy this? He said Joshua recommended it. I was like, do not buy this game. Please.
Kyle loved it. He said he had a great time playing it. All thanks to you.
No. Very, very bad. Very, very bad.
Jeez. Anyways.
Worst game I've ever played?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it's a good question.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back from my answer after yours.
I guess, like, in terms of, like, a game I was really looking forward to and was let down.
Yeah.
And in my eyes is the worst game of all time that, the worst game I've ever played.
Yeah.
Is Halo Wars.
Oh, wow. A Halo.
The first Halo Wars was nothing like what I wanted it to be.
Interesting.
Have you ever heard of this game? It's called Command and Conquer.
I've heard of it, but I can't think of what it is right now. It's like the actual gameplay, you know what I'm saying?
It's like one of those, like you gather your troops. Oh my God, I look fucking weird right now.
You're in the Blair Witch Project.
Dude, I don't know what's going on right now.
All of the YouTube listeners, I don't know what's going on over there. Johnny, blink 3 times if you need help. Oh my God. I gotta go.
So Command and Conquer is like one of those, like, you build your troops, you gather them, and then you go fight the enemy team type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Halo Wars was like that, but like dumbed down times 500.
Yeah. Okay.
It was not. Yeah, it's like not as complicated, not as like fun. There's not as much stuff you can do. So. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with my lighting here.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time.
Hopefully next week I won't have to worry about this. Yeah, you worry about your game.
Yeah, it's fine. While he messes around, I was gonna fuck around with that, but I'm gonna try to not say fuck a whole lot this episode.
Don't say fuck, bro. Come on.
I'm not. So my game, it's gonna be a hot take here. All right. So a lot of people really enjoyed this game.
Yeah.
But my worst game of all time that I've ever played was actually just a few years ago. A Land Far, Far Away.
Oh, what was it?
A Monster Hunter World.
Really?
God, I hate that game, dude.
You didn't like Monster Hunter World?
I did not like it whatsoever. And let me tell you why, because I have reasons why, actually.
Very hot take here. People love Monster Hunter World.
I know. Kyle loves it a lot. Zach loves it a lot. All these people that we are friends with like it a lot. If you listen to this right now, I'm sorry. The game sucks. There you go. I put like solid, like I'm fucking solid 3 hours in that game. And it was the most boring game I've ever played.
Josh,
it was like, go out there, collect these resources. You find the resources? Great. Now you can go over here and defeat this monster, but don't defeat it all the way. We got to capture it. You want to capture it? Guess what? You need more resources. Go back to the hub. Get you a net. Oh, and by the way, here's a cat. Take the cat with you. What does the cat do? I don't know. It just follows you around. And you have a cat partner that does nothing. Anyways, game's terrible.
They are there to be cute.
They are cute, though.
And you will treat them as such. Okay. They are your companion?
Yes, right? I know.
And don't ever disrespect them again.
I know, but they serve no purpose in my eyes. But the one good takeaway I'll give to Monster Hunter World is they have some big-ass looking monsters sometimes.
They're cool looking.
Yeah, they look great. The game sucked, all right?
Oh, also, while you're talking about Monster Hunter, the movie just came out.
Yeah, I wonder how that went because I'm not watching it.
I'm also not watching it. Our buddy Colin, though, we might have him on. He can review it. Apparently, it's fucking awful.
Perfect. We were right. We speculated that it was going to be terrible, and it was.
I actually just had an idea. Colin loves movies.
We should talk
After the podcast, we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk after the movie. But now that movie's out there, Wonder Woman 88, was it 88, 84, where the fuck it was, came out. 88. And apparently it was dog shit. So
really? I heard it's not as good as the first one, but it's like still okay.
Yeah, everybody on Twitter was talking shit about it, saying it was terrible. The direction they went to was stupid and blah, 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 blah. But they got approved and green lighted for a third movie. So I don't know. Couldn't have been that
one came out on HBO Max, right?
It came out in theaters and HBO Max on Christmas Day.
I just want to point out the fucking bangers that are coming out on HBO Max next year. Did we talk about this? We talked about this, right?
I don't think we did.
Godzilla versus Kong is coming out.
Sucks. Okay.
Next year on HBO Max.
All right. Sucks. Next movie.
Fucking the Mortal Kombat movie is coming out.
Sucks. Next movie.
And we're done talking.
No, HBO Max. Maybe we'll pick it up. I don't know. I have a lot of streaming services I don't already use, so
they get rid of those and get HBO Max.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, Johnny. If you had to marry the last video game character that you played as, who would it be?
You want me to be honest with you?
No, I want you to lie straight to my face.
It'd be Mario.
So you and Mario are in a beautiful married relationship.
Me and Mario are gonna go ruin Bowser's fun. He's hanging out with Peach.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a fun adventure. Just every day, you're married to Mario, and
my brother-in-law would be Luigi.
Oh God, I'm sorry, that guy's dumb.
Luigi's the coolest. He's cooler than Mario is.
Did you ever play Luigi's Mansion? He's a B word, bro.
What's the B word?
I need Mario.
Okay, but if you were locked in the mansion with ghosts, you'd be scared too, wouldn't you?
No, I'd have my sucky 3000 or whatever it's called, and I'd be getting rid of them.
You like tonk shooting them off.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
That's funny. God, my lighting sucks today.
It does, but it's okay.
I apologize. I have this little light here on my camera, and it just died. So
okay,
right in the middle of the podcast, it's dead. So this is
bad.
Good.
Not bad.
Yeah, me and Mario, we'd be hanging out.
Beautiful relationship.
And I've been playing Super Mario 64.
How is that, by the way? On Switch, fun. Right?
On Switch, yeah, playing on Switch.
You still like it? Still going good?
Still like it. Still going good. It reminds me of my childhood. Just as.
Have you beat it yet?
I've almost beaten it actually. I haven't put way too much time into it, but like I've picked up every now and then.
I was thinking about buying that game, the little 3D All-Stars, because I want to play Sunshine and Galaxy, because I'd never really finished those when I was a kid.
I've never played Sunshine. I played Galaxy when it came out, and it's a good game.
Sunshine I didn't finish. Galaxy I never touched, so I want to.
You never touched Galaxy?
I didn't, and I should have.
Man.
I feel like I'm missing out. I feel like there's a part of me just like dying to play Galaxy.
You should play it. It's a good game.
All right,
cool.
Yeah. Go ahead and ask.
I was just gonna ask you who would you be marrying?
I'd be marrying Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima. And
how's that
fucking hardcore?
He's hardcore. Is he hot?
He's hot, dude. He's hot and hardcore, bro.
Perfect. You have a hardcore hot guy that you're gonna marry.
I do, and you're married to Mario. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, no. Jin Sakai, he's like for honor, for family, and he's a badass, dude.
Does he say it in Japanese though?
There is a Japanese like dialogue that you can choose, and it's awesome.
Why wouldn't you use that one?
I did for like 20 minutes, and I got tired of reading subtitles. So I was like, all right, I'm fucking turning it off. Back to English subtitles.
Oh my god!
And also the second reason is because their mouth movements are in English, so in Japanese it's like doesn't match up. And
what a disgrace! Are you playing it in black and white?
I did for a little bit. There's a few scenes where I keep switching it back and forth because it looks fucking dope, obviously. But just the colors, it's so vibrant and so beautiful. And the sunset and the sunrise and all the reds from the leaves of the trees. It's so good.
You play it in black and white.
I will. Actually, one time in the game, probably about 15, 20 minutes into it, it starts raining really bad. I was like, bitch, let me put this in black and white.
Black and white.
Like, damn, I'm a fucking samurai, dude.
Look at you. And now you're married to one.
And now I'm married to a samurai. Who would have thought,
Who would have thunk it?
Not me. Damn. Yeah, if you haven't picked up Ghost of Tsushima, I'm still playing through it. I'll probably give my official review of it in a couple of days, a week or so when I finish it. But so far, so good. I love it.
Look at that.
I want to start doing more reviews on like YouTube, like actual dedicated reviews on YouTube. So our YouTube viewers, get ready. Get ready for
have other content besides the podcast.
Other content. I know you get tired of seeing our faces for just the podcast, but
And you know what? Soon enough, you'll see our faces for other things. Like
you're still gonna have to see our faces. I apologize.
But with better lighting. I
way better lighting.
I'm in the fucking woods somewhere. I don't know.
Jeez. Okay. Well, that's pretty much it for our personal questions. You know how it is. Wow. Let's get to the bread and butter of the show.
What are we talking about? The news.
The news.
Sorry. News?
So first of all, we're gonna talk about Fall Guys, the game. So probably about a month ago, maybe a little bit more. I can't remember. Fall Guys Twitter came out and said, "Hey, we're doing this giveaway, not giveaway, a charity donation. Whoever donates the most gets a free skin in the game." So you had all these companies donating left and right to get their skins in the game, and guess who took the cake?
Mr. Beast
and Ninja. They did. They tied actually. Yeah, they tied. And so they both got a skin for the game. They came out just this past week.
What do they look cool? Do they look like?
They look pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, the Mr. Beast skin looks very, very cool. Ninja kind of looks like, but
it's just a dude with a headband.
Yeah, so, it is actually, and a little blue hair. Yeah,
little blue hair. Well, that's boring.
But the Mr. Beast one is pretty sick. I don't know how many crowns they're worth. I want to say it's like 5 crowns, but I can't remember. I don't play Fall Guys a whole lot.
So you got to win the game 5 times to get the skin?
You do. Or you mean you can buy them. Open up your wallet and buy them.
Oh, I mean, I like that you can play the game to win them. That's always fun. Neat. Yeah, I mean, it promotes people playing the game and earning things.
And I appreciate that in a developer.
I appreciate that too. It's just, especially since it's cosmetic, like exactly. some other companies that we won't talk about, Call of Duty, that make you pay for the cosmetic stuff.
That's so stupid.
Also, it goes to show you don't really need it if it's cosmetic.
No, you don't need it, but God, it's fucking cool if you have it.
It is cool if you have it. I want my gun to have a dragon on it.
Exactly.
But I can't do that unless I pay $20. Exactly.
There was actually a skin in Valorant that I really wanted, and it was $100 for the whole pack. But it was a fucking your gun was literally a dragon. You would animate dragons and then you reload it. He's look back at you. He's like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And then reload.
$100?
$100 though.
That's
for 6 guns.
That's a lot of money.
6 guns. It wasn't even on every single gun. It was six guns.
Yeah, it should be every single gun is a dragon.
Yeah, but that's neither here or there. But
oh my goodness.
So
there you go. Cosmetic skins. Fall Guys, good job. Good on you.
Good on you.
Ninja, Mr. Beast, thank you for raising money for.
Yeah, it was a shit ton of money. I can't remember how much it was, but I was like, damn, because I was watching the Twitter battle. I don't know if it was that much, but it was quite a bit.
I imagine it was close.
It was probably, it's Mr. Beast. That guy, he just drops money left and right.
I don't even. Where did he get it all from?
He started small and he just worked his way up. Now he has sponsors just throwing fucking money at him. It's like, go spend all of our money. Here's honey and 2 clicks. Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
Yeah, one day we'll get there.
One day, hopefully. That actually kind of brings us into our next topic, right?
It does. Valkyrae this week accidentally leaked her YouTube earnings for the month, and holy shit, is she making some money? Now, to be fair, she is one of the top content creators of the year. She did win Streamer of the Year from the Game Awards this year. So she's very popular, and December is a very, very, very heavy month for CPM, which is the YouTube views for whatever the fuck it is. But she's racking in $173,000 this month alone.
That's $173,000 more than I have.
I know, me too. And this is just 1 month. If she's making around this much, all year long, we're talking close, if not over 2 million a year.
Yep, that math checks out.
Thank you, appreciate that. And she's not even the biggest YouTube person out there. I would like to see accidentally leak Pewdiepie. Can you imagine how much money he's making?
I can't imagine, because I imagine that number is a little ridiculous.
It has to be insane.
But at the same time, it's and I'm a Pewdiepie fan. He talks about it with YouTube taking away his ad revenue. He probably doesn't make that much outside of sponsors.
I mean, if we're talking just sponsors alone, I can only imagine how much
this man has his own G Fuel flavor.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're talking about other people like FaZe Rug and what's his name, LeChan and the James Charles of whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can only imagine how much money they're making off YouTube revenue.
Imagine how much money we're making right now.
Oh God, you guys don't want us to leak ours. You'd be fucking embarrassed.
I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with Miro.
Mira, $1 million. Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Wow.
There it is. Yeah, so if you're thinking about streaming, getting to YouTube content creating, there's obviously there's a market for it, and people are loving it. You know?
Yeah.
People are making millions and millions and millions of dollars a year.
You just got to be funny.
You just got to be good at what you're doing.
We're getting there, right?
We'll get there eventually. We're on episode 9. So
episode 9. I forgot it was episode 9. I feel like it was episode 20.
We're 9 episodes deep.
Exactly. You know? Look at us working hard.
Wow.
Getting our shit in. We knew it was episode 9.
We
right?
did. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with us?
Episode 9. I don't even have proper lighting. What the fuck are we doing?
We're not making Valkyrie money, that's for sure.
No, we're not.
I think it's actually pronounced Valkyrie, not Valkyrae. I don't know. Whatever.
It's spelled funny. Anyway, what's next, Joshua?
We're gonna talk about a new console coming in pretty soon. Speculated coming in soon. I don't know if it's pronounced the KFConsole or the KFConsole, but apparently KFC is coming out with a quote-unquote console. It's more of like a PC setup. It's getting built by a Cooler Master, who's a very reputable company in the PC world.
They Cooler Master?
Cooler Master, and they make CPU coolers. Who would have thought, right?
Nice.
But apparently there works with the KFC to make the world's first console that has a chicken warmer built into it.
Do we have a number on how much this console is going to be worth?
There's no number yet, but they're speculating it's going to be like a novelty item. Like it's not going to be like a real like mass-produced thing, so it's going to be fucking expensive.
I want one.
It looks cool. It's like matte black. It has like a red finish on the bottom, and it warms your fucking chicken.
Yeah, I know. It's like I'm gonna buy chicken now, just so I can, heat it up in my computer.
You could. You really could. It's expected to have a RTX 3080 in it, possibly. They're kind of looking at because you can actually go to a Cooler Master's website.
Look at the specs.
It blows it up. It doesn't look at specs, but kind of just has like. This is what this part would look like here. This is what this part would look like here. And it kind of looks like there's a 30 series card in it, but
interesting.
But apparently, it could be a real thing,
So it's going to be more so a computer than a console, then, yeah.
Yes, I don't know why they're calling it a console.
Maybe because it can flows. Yeah, it flows. The KF console. I don't know.
Whatever it's called. Console, the KFC console. I can't tell.
The Kentucky Fried Console.
Yeah, the Kentucky Fried Console, man. That's
funny. I mean, it sounds fine. I guess it's gonna be a computer probably. Yeah. It seems like it's gonna have like parts for a computer. I don't know much about computers, to be honest with you. That's all Joshua here.
Oh God. Well, it's going to be your world in a little bit. Johnny's going to buy a computer this week. He's very excited.
Not this week. Maybe eventually. Gotta buy
maybe eventually for like a year now, so we'll see. Actually, Johnny, there's another item that I want to talk about today that I forgot to put on the list.
Okay.
Our script. Can you believe it? Our script did not have it.
Oh my God. You neglected to put this on the script?
I know, I forgot about it. And then just when we were talking about consoles, it fucking snapped back.
We're off the script?
We're going off script, people.
Oh my God! Okay.
I don't know how to act.
This is a big deal. I don't know. Do I take my clothes off?
Yes, obviously. Okay. So Dbrands came out, which if you don't know who Dbrands is, it's a very beautiful website that puts skins on all your items, phones, consoles, whatever it may be. They make skins for it, and they're great. And they have awesome designs and shit. Anyways, you remember a couple of months ago, the whole debacle that the PlayStation 5 had with a website that came up and said, hey, we're making faceplates for the PlayStation 5. And then Sony shut their ass down and said, no, you're not.
Really?
Dbrands came out this week and said, hey, we're making plates for the PS5. And on the Reddit post that they posted it, they said, PlayStation, sue us. And so they're 100%. They're in the clear here. They they're challenging Sony to sue them because they think they're in the right.
What? And, I don't know what's wrong with making plates for it for the PlayStation.
Sony wants to be the sole provider of that. Sony wants to be the first party, the only party making plates for their systems.
Are they going to make plates for the for their system?
At one point, we thought they were, and they still might. They just haven't came out and said, "Hey, by the way, the white console sucks, but don't worry. On our website, you can buy these new plates." They haven't come out and said that yet, but
that's so stupid. That is the dumbest thing. Why would? Oh my god, that doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't.
Like I feel like Sony shouldn't have to worry about making plates for just make the console look different. Like make special edition consoles. You know.
I mean, I'm sure they will later down the road, but maybe they want to be the ones that have faceplates too.
And this is just to replace the white part of the console, right?
Yeah, because those actually snap off very easily.
What the hell? What a bizarre...
and it doesn't void your warranty whatsoever, so it's okay to do.
That's bizarre.
Yep.
Are you going to be buying some plates?
I want one. They have one like on their website. It's just a matte black finish, so it's like black, and the centerpiece is already black. I was like, oh shit, that looks nice.
Just get like zebra print or something.
I don't know what else they're gonna have available. I know for sure they have a matte black one.
let's get a custom J&G Arcade Cast.
That'd be fucking sick. If someone can like paint our logo on my plate, I'd do it.
Well, let's make it happen.
Let's reach out to all your fucking weirdos at your gaming place. I'm joking. I love you. I love you and all your weird friends. But that brings us to our main topic for the day, the Steam's ranking system. You want to kind of start us off here, Johnny?
So basically,
do you want to go to bronze to platinum or platinum to bronze?
I was just going to look through platinum, go down to yeah, you know, and look and just point out the notable games here, right?
And let's point out the notable games that shouldn't be there too while we're there.
Yeah, like we'll talk about where they should end up. Once again, I apologize for my lighting. It looks like absolute dog shit in here. Anyway, so essentially, Steam they shared their best-selling games of the year, the most popular games, the best new games of the year, and they put it in like a tier list and for everyone to see. Yeah. And they're also doing their winter sale, the Steam winter sale or whatever.
And there's some good sales. Actually,
there are some pretty decent sales.
All of the Assassin's Creed games are on sale like they usually do, and I almost bought every single one of them earlier, but I didn't.
All of them.
Oh, I had to hold myself back.
What a shame. All right, well let's get started here. In the platinum tier, this is Steam's top sellers for the year 2020.
Let's hear it.
The number one game that Steam sold this year. Can you guess?
I can guess because I have it pulled up right here.
Absolutely, it's Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 was Steam's top seller this year, as I assume it was probably the top seller last year as well.
It probably was.
In the year before
7 years.
Before that. And the year before that.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, no surprise there. Normally, you could buy Grand Theft Auto 5 on Steam for $30. Right now, it's on sale for $14.99.
Not bad.
Half off.
The
game should be free. I think you've made your money.
Jesus Christ.
That's followed by Dota 2, which I've never played. It's free to play, so like you're not really selling anything.
It's a really big like esports game.
Yeah, I've like heard of it. Then Rainbow Six Siege, which is a very popular game amongst the tryhards.
Still never played that game.
I've played it once or twice. My little brother Roman's a god at it. He's
interesting.
It's insane. I don't understand it. Then Fall Guys, Ultimate Knockout, and then Among Us.
Among Us, baby, it's up there.
In the platinum tier, Cyberpunk 2077.
It's kind of strange.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I agree. This list is purely based on gross revenue, which is understandable how they're ranking this. But god damn, how are you going to put a game on your list that has so many issues?
It sold well.
It did sell well. Like we talked about last episode. They made their money back and then some with just pre-orders alone.
Exactly. So, I mean, that one's questionable.
I get why it's there.
I understand why it's there, but it was just funny to me to see it in the platinum tier this is one of their top selling games of the year. And it only came out right before the end of the year, which is
kind of crazy. Think about
one of their best selling games, and it's so bad right now. But like honestly, all my friends that have a PC and have played the game say the game runs fine. There's a couple little bugs, no big deal. Once I get my PC, I'm gonna rebuy the game. I'm gonna try it out again. Not this week, sorry.
Okay.
And I'll give a fair review to it.
Thank you. I appreciate that because I have no intentions of playing that game anytime soon.
Another free to play game that rounds out the platinum tier here. Destiny 2, still going strong after all these years.
And at the beginning of this year, I played Destiny 2 a shit ton. I will say that. There's a lot of DLC that came out this year for it. I didn't buy any of it.
I bought a lot of the DLC because I was actually into Destiny whenever the game first came out.
I was too, and then I was kind of like, "Fuck this game, man! So much grinding."
It's a grindy game, but people love it. People love it.
People love it though. Apparently, it's in platinum.
It is in platinum. It is one of their best-selling games, but it's also free to play. So what are you really selling?
Let's be real.
Yeah, so that's like all the notable ones. Like, of course, you have your Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which is always going to be there.
And it's also free.
It's also free. PUBG
which is kind of strange. That's still up high because that game is dog shit now compared to all the other battle royales.
Yeah, it's not. But of course, you have hipsters. Like people like the game. I've played it a couple times. I'm not that big into it. I don't like the way it controls, but I don't know. That's just me. Very, very short list for gold here. We're gonna move down to for gold. My bad. Gold. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're good.
Top of gold. So this is the second tier. Not as good as platinum, but still pretty good.
Yeah.
You have Dead by Daylight.
Such a good game. I love that game.
Very, very fun game. I'm very bad at it, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, but who's your favorite killer?
My favorite killer in Dead by Daylight. I don't think I have one.
I don't have one either. I don't play enough.
Michael Myers or The
Shape. I do love Michael Myers.
Yeah.
I do love him. Scream is pretty good too, or Ghostface, whatever the fuck he's called in the game.
His name's Ghostface, yeah.
It's such a good game. I love that game. I don't play that game enough.
It's a fun game to play with your buddies and get spooked or whatever.
That is true. And my buddies hate that game that I usually play with.
Okay, well,
but it is on sale though for $8, so pick it up if you haven't yet.
Yeah. And any games in the gold tier that you find interesting, Joshua?
No, there's one game. Phasmophobia is on there.
Yeah,
gold. I feel like that game should be a little higher. I feel like it should be platinum.
You think so?
I thought it would have been because Phasmophobia blew up, and I don't see how PUBG made it in platinum, and Phasmophobia is not there.
I mean, hey, it's all about that revenue. Phasmophobia blew up towards the end of the year.
It did.
And it made gold. It's pretty high up in the gold ranking. So
that is something. Must I say?
That's something. It came out later in the year, or got big later in the year. PUBG has been big for years now, as you and I both know. So I mean, I think maybe next year we'll see it a little bit higher. It's only $12.59 right now on Steam, so go ahead and go buy it.
It's fun. I've been playing the shit out of the game. I pretty much play every night with our friends. It's so much fun.
Funny story about Phasmophobia. I got home. What was it, Friday? And my girlfriend Lauren was like, "Hey, can you buy me a mouse?" And I'm like, "Why do you need a mouse? Like a mouse for the computer?" It's like, "Why do you need a mouse?" She's like, "I'm gonna play Phasmophobia." I was like, "On my Steam account?" I get home with a mouse. Shit you not. She has my headset on. She's like, "I'm a gamer," and she played Phasmophobia for like hours. It's like, what?
It's a fun game, man.
I had to go to sleep. I was tired.
How the turntables.
Jeez. Yeah, so apparently it's a non-gamer friendly game.
It is actually. It really is. It's very simple to understand. It's very simple to get into, and it can run on a potato, I think. So,
I witnessed it run on a literal potato.
It's good. It's a lot of fun.
Some other games in gold that are kind of surprising. Halo: The Master Chief Collection.
It's there. It's a
good collection of games. Joshua, you've checked it out. You haven't played through all of it yet.
Nope, I have not.
I don't expect you to. It's a lot of games to play through. But that's surprising because these are re-releases of games, and it's still up there. You know,
that's true. That's very true.
And if you're wanting to pick that up on Steam, it is currently $23.99, which is a good deal for what, 6 games, I think, right?
Something like that. It's a lot of game for only $23.
23 bucks. Sea of Thieves.
That's such a fun game too.
Sea of Thieves is so much fun.
We haven't played Sea of Thieves in a long time.
Oh, we played Sea of Thieves. I don't know if this was a fine story, but
maybe we should not. We probably shouldn't tell that story. That's a bad story.
Joshua makes my friends mad while we play Sea of Thieves. All I like to do is get drunk, and then I get thrown in the brig. So
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Jesus.
But Sea of Thieves is a fun game. You get to pretend to be a pirate.
Yep.
And then I guess the other like notable game on here, which is actually super on sale right now, Ark.
I don't have Ark on my screen. How much is Ark right now?
So normally you could buy it for $50. Right now you can buy Ark for $9.99.
Oh, I see. There it is. 80% off.
80% off. It's rounding out the gold tier. It's I think that's kind of funny because Ark's an old game. It doesn't run very, very well. I like Ark personally. They had their Christmas update come out. We didn't even talk about Christmas. We can do that anyway.
Oh, that's right.
They had their Christmas update come out. They have like a bunch of pictures like dinosaurs with Christmas hats on. Anyway, moving on to silver. Now, Joshua, when you look at the silver tier, do you see anything that catches your eye?
I see something that catches my eye actually. Do
you want to talk about it?
Hades.
Hades is in the silver tier.
And it was nominated for all these big awards.
Nominated for all the awards, basically.
So, I don't know. I don't know what to believe. It wasn't making a whole lot of money on Steam, apparently. I don't know who's playing it.
I think what it is, right? So, Hades is a super, I wouldn't say low budget, but it's an indie game.
It's an indie game, yeah.
It's an indie game, and no one heard about it until the Game Awards.
And now we know why.
Apparently, this game is amazing. I've heard good things about this game. I think it should at least be at the top of the gold tier.
Wow. Okay.
At least because look, IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking other places gave it 10 out of 10s and 9.7s out of 10s.
That's
true. This game deserves more credit because it was literally the little indie game that could.
It really was.
And I think people are starting to realize that. That's why it's like, I think if not for the Game Awards, Hades might be the bottom of the bronze tier.
I could probably agree to that, honestly.
I think with the Game Awards and giving it so much credit, Hades should be top of the gold tier.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
I can see that argument.
Yeah, I think with the amount of awards it was nominated for, I don't know if it won very many. I don't think it did. But it was nominated for everything. Game of the year.
Even Game of the Year.
Game of the Year is the big one. You have all these triple A titles, and this little indie game not nominated for Game of the Year. It was crazy. I don't know. I think Hades deserves a little bit more credit, but that's just me.
I like it.
All right. Let's see. So we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is still trucking.
Still a good game, though.
Barely. It's a great game. Not getting bought very, very much. You can normally buy it for $40. You can buy The Witcher 3 for $12.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Let's see. Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
It's on super sale right now.
Super sale. You could normally buy it for $60 right now. $18.
I actually might buy that. I don't know yet.
It's not a bad game.
There's a game on here that I've actually wanted to play for a very long time. I haven't played it yet. It's called Raft.
Raft?
It's like a survival game where you build a raft and you try to escape or go to a new island. I don't know the whole premise of the game, but it looks hilarious because there's like shark attacks and shit. It's on sale for $14. I might pick it up.
Normally get it for $20 on sale for $14. That's not bad.
Not bad. There's a lot of good sales going on.
A ton of good sales. And then rounding out silver, we have Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, the game's always going to be on the top tier list.
It's always going to be there.
Because it's free to play, man.
It's free to play, but it's Team Fortress 2.
I do love Team Fortress 2. It's still a fun game.
Game's been around forever, and it's very cartoony, and it's a good time. What about bronze? Do you see anything in bronze?
There's a few games in bronze that kind of stick out. Half-Life Alyx is in bronze, which is kind of strange because it won Best VR Game of the Year. It's kind of weird seeing it there. That's on sale for 25% off. But Avengers
Yes, the
Marvel
Avengers
Avengers
game.
games on there. 50% off, by the way.
What is it beneath?
Shitty game.
It's beneath Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Yeah, well, there you go.
This game that had so much hype going into it is beneath. Oh my goodness!
It's beneath a lot of things.
It's beneath a lot of things.
The game, in my opinion, I thought it sold better than what Steam's giving it credit for, but apparently
maybe on console it did.
Maybe it did.
I don't think so on Steam. This is just Steam. The game underperformed, which is unfortunate because it looks good. It graphically.
It graphically looks good when there's no bugs, because there's a lot of bugs when I play. Like eyes popping out way out here, faces not rendering in, but
that's not built in. I thought that was meant to be that way.
Oh, maybe it wasn't.
I think so.
But the story game itself, you're basing it off just the story. Great story, the great gameplay. But afterwards, after you're done with the story, the game's trash, dude. It was not worth $60. It's on sale 50% off. Pick it up if you haven't played it yet. It's $30 just for the story itself.
I think it's quite unfortunate that they could have done so much more with that game.
It's just a popular IP, and
have they even added Spider-Man to it, for PlayStation?
No,
they haven't even added it yet. Oh, they haven't even added Spider-Man yet. That is crazy. Oh my god. Another game that's kind of sticking out to me, Jedi Fallen Order.
Such a great game.
It's in the bronze tier. Didn't sell well for Steam apparently.
No, it didn't. It is on Super Sale right now. I actually thought about picking it up again and playing through it again, but I think because it came out late, it came out this time last year. Mm-hmm. So I think maybe that's why. But still.
So normally $60. You can buy it right now on Steam for $24.
Not bad.
Not terrible. There's a few interesting. I just want to point out something funny.
Yeah.
Let me see if this is correct here. So NBA 2K21 is significantly below NBA 2K20, which came out 2 years ago.
That's kind of funny, actually.
And NBA 2K20 is at the top of the bronze list, and 2K21 is close to the bottom.
That's actually kind of funny.
I find it hilarious.
21 was a god awful game.
21 was not very good. 20 is a great game.
Yeah, it was. I had a lot of fun with 20. 19 was probably my favorite.
19's good.
But 20 was a little better than 21.
Sports games have never really been my thing.
No, me neither.
But I like playing that. I play Madden a lot with Colin because he's so much better than I am. But I don't know. I kind of like the sport aspect of it. Grounded is
Oh, I love Grounded.
So we played Grounded once, didn't we?
You hated it.
I didn't hate it.
Whatever. We talked about this before.
Colin hated it. I enjoyed Grounded. I just didn't run well on Xbox.
That's fair. I don't think it's really optimized for Xbox very well.
It probably isn't. I think I need to give it a better shot whenever I acquire my PC.
This week.
Not this week. I'm looking through this bronze tier list. I'm not really seeing Resident Evil 3, which was highly anticipated.
Oh god, and it was terrible. It wasn't terrible. 2 was just so much better. 2
is a lot better than 3. But if you do want to play 3, it's on Supercell right now. You can normally get it for $60. Right now, you can get it for $19.79.
Not bad.
It's a good year. Anyway. Yeah, I played it. I enjoyed it personally, but none of my friends got it, so I didn't get to play that multiplayer.
That was a stupid mode too.
It looked cool to me. I never got to play it because no one else wanted to play with me. Okay. Anyway, as far as I can tell, though, Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is still
Jesus. Let that game die.
It's on Supercell right now. Normally $40, ladies and gentlemen. You can get it for $16.
It's not even worth that. Let the game die, people.
That game is worth $20.
Let the game die.
I would probably pay $40 for Skyrim. That game is incredible.
It is, but we're over it.
I think you're over it. I don't think obviously people aren't over it. It's on this list.
True. That's very true.
That's more or less the top sellers of the year. I mean, they have other
as far as Steam is.
Yeah, as far as Steam, they have other categories like most played. The most played game of the year was Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Makes sense.
The top new releases, Fall Guys beat out everything else. I mean, that's about it. That's about all the categories that they provide us with. And
yeah,
I think that's an interesting look at like getting to see Steam sales and all that.
Fun.
And you get to like understand like what people are into and what they're looking at.
Yeah, and it gives you the opportunity to pick up games that you probably wouldn't normally pick up. You're like, oh, this game's a platinum. I didn't plan on picking it up, but a lot of people love it. Maybe I'll love it.
Almost all the games on this list are on sale right now. So if you own a PC and you have a Steam account, check out the Steam's top 2020. You can get a lot of games for pretty cheap right now.
A lot.
You can own all the games and have all the time to play them.
That's
like
true.
Our question from earlier.
That's true. You could.
You have the best of both worlds with these sales right now.
Son of a bitch, you could, dude.
Son of a bitch. That's about it for that though.
I think so.
I think so. Main topic there. That was fun.
That was fun. I like top tier lists.
Yeah,
those are a lot of fun.
Reviewing them. Yeah, so good job, Steam. I mean, you just
kind of showed us being a host.
Yeah, you just kind of showed us what the fuck you. Okay, anyway,
whatever.
Yeah, that'll do it for that.
Jeez. I think that's pretty much it for today's episode.
I would say so too. Not bad.
Let's go ahead and wrap up. I do want to just touch on the giveaway that we're having.
Oh yes,
we only have a few more days to sign up for it. It's a $10 Amazon gift card. It's not much, but we just want to say thank you for listening to us and being a part of us. Check out all of our social media to find the link to it to sign up and do it. But now that we're on the topic of social media, Johnny, what is our social media?
Oh my God. Okay. We are on YouTube at J&J Arcadecast.
Yes.
Facebook at J&J Arcadecast.
Yes.
All right, cool. Instagram is it J&J Arcadecast?
We are there.
All right. Twitter, J&J Arcadecast.
Yep.
Anywhere you can listen to a podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and all the other random ones that we're a part of.
And actually, must I say, we had a call to action a couple of weeks ago, maybe it was last week, I don't remember, to leave us a review on your podcast platform, and we saw them. Thank you so much. We had 5 reviews on Apple Podcasts, 5-star reviews.
Wow, they're not 0-star.
They're not reviews. 0. So thank you so much for leaving.
That is surprising.
It actually helps out a lot.
It does.
But if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and do it. We don't mind. Thank you so much.
It gives us some exposure. Maybe you guys can have some friends to talk to.
Yes, right.
Yeah, it's good for all of us. We're our own little community, us and our listeners, aren't we?
It really is. It's great.
Let's see. What else can you do? You can take us on the road with you.
Yeah, while you're leaving for your New Year's trip to New York City, right?
I was gonna say Pensacola, Florida.
Pensacola.
Pensacola, Florida.
Who the hell goes to Pensacola for New Year's?
People from Pensacola, Florida. You don't know?
They don't go to Pensacola. They're in Pensacola.
No, you leave Pensacola, Florida.
Okay,
all right. That is a retirement town. Have you ever been to Pensacola, Florida?
Actually, no.
Me neither. But it's a retirement town full of alligators and old people. You go to Pensacola, Florida to see Gam Gam. Maybe not right now because there's a global pandemic. Never mind. Take us on the road with you people. We would love that. We love you, for listening to us and listening to us ramble about bullshit like Josh made fun of all my friends that I play Magic.
And I love all your weird friends.
I love them too, and they're not weird.
You're right. We should probably stop calling them weird friends.
Maybe you should stop. We are not doing anything. Maybe you should stop calling them weird.
Yeah,
anyway. I think that's gonna do it for us today.
Yes, it is. We gotta get out of here.
We gotta go. Jeez. It is late. I have to go to bed.
It is late. Thank you so much for listening. We love you guys very, very, very much.
We love you so much. Maybe next week I'll have better lighting. I apologize.
We'll see. But until next time, we'll see you next week, boys and girls.
Have a good one.
Bye.